Hello, good afternoon, everyone. How are you today? Yeah, so good to hear that. Hello, my name is Wakili Randi. Please follow me today to talk about resilience our life. So, we talk about puzzle. Life actually is like a puzzle, isn't it? Yeah, so first, so it's like we're putting all of our stories, the challenges our life to put it into place. But what if this pieces is not fit at all? What if it's similar like our life? What if this, although we could say it as challenges is our in our life, what if this challenge seem overwhelming in our life? What if also in our life the dream seems out of our reach? For me, the answer is resilience. So, resilience will be the tools for you to move forward or just stuck behind to make you succeed or stumble. So, it's about you. It's about how you make this resilience into your life. So, today, let me invite you into my story from a laboratory tutor only to be a Japanese scholars and have my university degree in University of Edinburgh. It's about the story of changing the challenges into opportunities, limitation into strengths, and also the doubts into achievement. Now, resilience means that we could going through our life, but it's not only about we could reach something that we dream of, but it's more likely to be how we could discover ourselves in the process, how we could actually finding and learning to believe into ourselves. So, today, I will tell you all of the puzzles that I've been going through throughout my life. So, the first one is about recognizing the struggle. We need to understand our struggle because sometimes I remember that one of the most difficult part during my life is actually how it's actually been years for me before I could reach my dream. So could you imagine during like almost like 6 or 7 years for me to try to go abroad? So many people that keep doubting myself, keep doubting even my ambition, and it's actually getting on me. But then something's very crucial. I remember some things that's very important that I discovered during my journey is that we need to believe to ourselves because there's no one else will. It's only you. You not only you will, but you should believe on yourself because yourself is the only one that you can rely on. So it's always about you and yourself. This, you need to believe that you can and you will achieve your dream. You need to believe that you could push and push yourself, push beyond your limitation to be the best version of your life. And also, you need to believe that you should have determination to grow, even when everyone going against you. So, in the end, for this struggle, it's either you accept this or you challenge it. And for me, I will choose the latter. Now, now the second puzzle. It's about self-awareness and determination. I remember working in the Faculty of Nursing, been years in here. I found something very crucial, very precious for my journey. It's my awareness about my strengths, my passion for networking and impacting. It is very important for me to now is know what is I good with and that I could pursue it, making impact through this. I remember that working in Universitas of Andalas, I've been trying to communicate with others, creating a lot of events for the people, and it's something that I really love. I also remember that one day, one of my friends said that my dream just too big. It's really difficult for me to achieve that. But I will never let these doubts, this challenge, hold me back. Why? Because about myself, I do not want to limiting myself just only for others. So it's about you. You know what you're worth it, and you go through that. That's why I don't want to waiting for the door to open, but instead I will just try to build them myself. So when you don't have like any changes, when you don't have any opportunity, create that. It's about you. It's about how you will to make the change. So in here, I remember that when you acknowledge your worth and when you're reducing all the doubts and challenges, resilience will then coming up help you to get closer to your dream. Now, the third one, after we know our struggle and then after we know our worth and determination, the third puzzle is actually defying social pressure. We are living in the community. There's a lot of people that will always judge you, for sure. As the time passed, I remember that so many of my friends are already pursuing their scholarship abroad one by one, and I felt like I was left behind. It's very, very important during that time to not letting yourself to go down just because of others. It's all about you. And then because I don't want to be stuck behind because I know that I need to do something. I need to take the charge for myself. And then I take a bold move. I went to Paris. Do you know about Paris? Yes. So I went to Paris by myself, by my salary. I went there, and what some things that begin as only language course, it turned out to be something that transformed my life. I was being surrounded by the dreamer. Look at this. This is the dreamer who's get a lot of energy, positive vibes, make me really better, having determination, and like it seems like all of my dream will be possible around these people. Yeah. So after coming back from the party, after coming back from the party, I feel like I've been refreshed. I feel like could crush the world. This is how important making yourself around the people who share the same values with you. So, but the problem is when I've been so on fire to catch my dream, but then the COVID-19 struck. It's disrupting everything. So in my life, I feel like when I finally having that the one having their own plan. So I couldn't connect with people. You know that my passion is about networking, but during that time I couldn't even connect with everyone, even with my family. It's very difficult. Could you imagine how lonely it was for me? But then again, the world has their own plan. We during the time the COVID-19 comes the opportunity. The world then started to use the online platform. Yeah, we know Zoom, YouTube, and a lot of things that we could actually make ourselves having knowledge, having a lot of things that we should positive for ourselves. So, because of the COVID, I my dream university like Harvard, Oxford, or Stanford. Now I have the opportunity to come to their webinars. I then start myself with their webinar. I even try to step into the things that I don't even dare to step in before, like participating in a Model United Nation or Young Thought is a leadership initiative. And I feel like this is not only activities, but this is something that become my lifelines. Through this, I believe that COVID-19 and this chaos in my life has become an opportunity. Again, during this time, I don't want to only adapt, but I want to thrive. I tried to make my isolation situation into self-growth. And again, resilience helped me during this time as my anchor. And it helped me to change all these opportunities into something that will make myself having better work. And this is about my cheerleading journey. If you ever heard before about the cheerleading journey, it's the one of the most prestigious scholarship in the world with only 2% acceptance rate in the world. So this is something that I've been really want to have, especially since 2020. Could you imagine like me who's coming from West Sumatra is very far away from the Java island, who I will never have the change if it's not because of this COVID-19. So because of COVID-19, there's a lot of YouTube programs, it's a lot of Instagram and also the live. So I feel like I've become closer with Japanese scholarship because I also surrounded myself with their alumni. I also tried to register to their mentoring program, which called as Step Buddy. But it's not an overnight result. I tried twice, and both obvious that failed. Only in my third attempt, only after I tried to re-evaluate my essay, I tried to make it again, I tried to make something that compelling for my essays, then that I finally accepted into this precious this precious scholarship. So, yeah, this is some of my friends. There is only 40 people in here, and it also again proves that my resilience, my willingness to go beyond myself to get into this scholarship, which sometimes it feels like it's out of my reach, but because I try my best, I always believe in myself that I can. That resilience once again helped me to get into this scholarship. Resilience, persistent, and believe in yourself. This is the things that make me having such a bravery to go into this scholarship. Now, this is my story when I studied abroad. This is University of Edinburgh. You know, having your study abroad, it was very exciting. You have a new culture. The building was very beautiful. The people was very nice. You are over the moon there because it's something that very new, very fresh. But then it was not easy at all. You should believe me. So during my first semester, I was remember that the mark of my first semester didn't meet my expectation at all. I was really, really down, especially when my friends said that they have a good result. So I'm struggling. So it was really difficult for me. But I just want to prove myself. Actually, as Indonesian, I want to make my country proud with me. I want to make my family proud, and I want to make myself worth. So that I learn harder. I went to the library. I even asking help from the people so I can discuss ideas, finding tutors. I even enroll myself in writing classes. All of this, I really absorb myself for learning. And fortunately, in the second semester, it's really like a high one. It's really improving. My mark is really improving. However, the real battle actually during my dissertation is only like 2 months. Only 2 months. Very different with the other semesters. But it's very stressful. It's very intense. Why? Because you only have your own self to go into that. But the hardest blow is actually when my supervisor didn't even give a good compliment for my work. I really beaten up. I really felt like I'm very stupid in the world to see the her feedback. But during that time, again, this resilience lived within me that's saying that I actually can do better. So I again learn again from the morning till the dusk. I try my hardest. I even reduce my sleeping time. I don't even go out with my friend. I don't even want to cooking because time is very precious for me. And what happened after that? The reason is I achieved distinction for my dissertation. I also have the highest mark that I've ever had during my study in the University of Edinburgh. So, effort never lies. Resilience has helped me to go into, and it will turn the failure into progress and the progress into success. You need to believe it. So, resilience will help you to solving your life puzzle. And resilience, it's not about solving a problem only, but it's about how you could discovering yourself within the process and your potential when the world doesn't even doubt. Now, you are worth the best version on your life. I know that my story might be different than yours, but the principles are the same. First, you need to believe in yourself. You need to work harder than your jobs. And then you need that create the opportunity, not just waiting for them. So enjoy your journey to the hardest and going to the highest, and good luck.